Hey everyone, it's Jen with ChappyPlans. Thanks for hanging out for another Memory Planning Monday video. If you'd like to see what I'm going to do, stick around. What's up, friends? Thanks for joining me for Memory Planning Monday's Project Life Process video. I'm working on week 16 in my 9x12 scrapbook.com album and page protectors. I'm really excited. This is my favorite project to date, and this week I have a decent amount of photos. I'm gonna do some flips and flops and all that kind of good stuff. Some really fun stories about the week, and as always I reference my daily journal, which is another new project I'm working on in my Archer and Olive super cute notebook here. And these are stickers from Robin's Planning Nest, in case you're curious. They are available currently, and you can use Jen20 if you plan to shop any of her stickers. She has tons of them, and I always have her shop linked in my description. It's no cost to you, and it does save you a little bit of money, and it helps out my channel a bit, as well as any other possible affiliate links that might be below. So this week, Nora had a play date with her friend, and she came over for the entire afternoon after school and ended up staying through till dinner and bedtime, which is why Nora's in her regular school clothes here, and in this photo has her pajamas on. So it was a long day for her, for sure. And then on Tuesday, my friend Susanna, who takes Nora to help me out from time to time, which is so sweet, took her to dinner, and that's her son there. So super cute photo of the two of them. And this was a really hard week because my husband was away, and we had just had the car accident the week before, so I had his really old car, and it was just a lot. So I was really doing my best to keep everything going and do all the things I usually do, and then do the things that he usually does. So it was definitely tough, but I'm glad I made it through and that week is past. And then this is a photo of Nora and some of her classmates and the lunch monitor, who's just such an amazing gentleman. And yeah, just these girls have been friends for a long time. So it's just, I love this photo so much. My friend, this girl, Winnie, her mom, who is one of my fellow PTA officers, she took this photo and sent it to our group chat, and I was like, oh my goodness, I love it so much. So I had to include it. And then I also hit 2,000 subscribers. I actually hit it last week, but I didn't have enough room, and I wanted to feature this photo because that's a really big deal for me. I work so hard on this channel, so I really appreciate those of you who subscribe. If you're not, please do. It does help me, and it's just such a huge milestone, and it means a lot because I really put my heart and soul into this. So I wanted to feature that photo. And then there's Nora. I had to go to another PTA officer's house, and that's whose house I'm at here in this picture. I'm inside, and obviously Nora and the two girls are outside playing while we were planning our teacher appreciation week. So I just thought this was really funny. Nora had like this aerial bubble wand, and she was, I don't know, it looks like they're like, I don't know, they're gonna point it at us and shoot. I don't know, but it was funny. So I snapped that photo and want to include that. And also the journaling more so that goes along with this, that I did not know that she ate a bowl of pasta. And if you know about Nora, you know that she has celiac disease, and usually she doesn't do that. This was a total first for us, but she had just had leftover pasta that we made that was obviously gluten-free for lunch. And so she wasn't even thinking in her brain like, oh, I should check and make sure, and just ate a whole bowl of pasta. So we've been dealing with the ramifications of that. So I definitely want to journal about that. And then, yeah, this, I don't even remember what this was. She obviously took a nap. So I'm looking at my journaling. Thank God for my journaling. It was 12 in midnight, and she came into my bed, and we were awake till like 3:30 in the morning. And I like lost my cool. It was a really rough night. So after school, I made her take a nap on me before she had pop class. And so that was that photo of her in the rocking chair. She basically tantrumed the entire way home. Matt got home that morning. I picked him up at the airport. She was glad to see him, but then as soon as we got in the car, she just screamed the whole way home and then passed out on me as soon as we got home. And then we went to dinner. So there, she's obviously much happier. There she is. She likes to turn Matt's hat around, and I took this picture because she's very pleased with herself that she thinks he looks funny with his hat backwards. And this was this little tic-tac-toe game they were playing that she made for Earth Day, which with recycled items, which I thought was so cute. And if you can see, she totally did it with too many lines, but I love it. And so that will be Friday's story. Friday night, I ended up, I was so done, but I had already volunteered for our church's building fundraiser trivia night. And so that is a photo of me and my friend April. And I was volunteering at the raffle and concession stand. So that's just a picture of me and my friend at my church. And then the colors were bananas, so I made it black and white. And then Saturday, I had a really fun, this was like the highlight of my week. I ended up getting to record this Project Life chat video with two of the most amazing, scrappy, lovely gals in this community, Jenny Garcia and Leilani. And I will link that video at the end of this video. And I will make sure to mention them in the comments, so you can go follow them if you're not. We did a live chat, not a live chat. We did a chat that we filmed, but then we premiered the video so that we could be live in the comments, interacting with people who wanted to watch it, which was really fun. And so that was Saturday, and this graphic was made by Jenny, and this is all on her channel. And comment down below if you want to see something like that again. And then this is hilarious. We needed a new toilet seat cover, and Matt was looking for the one that we needed. So he's like surrounded. I'm like, oh, Matt's in the toilet. That's hilarious. I need to take a photo. So I did. And also cute because Nora picked out his outfit for the day, which I think is really funny. For whatever reason, this was like a total first. She wanted to pick out his clothes. So she picked out this flamingo shirt and then these pink shorts, which was really funny. And then this story was actually Sunday night, and Nora wanted to do a face mask before bed, and I just had to snap that picture of her there. So yeah, I'm going to use a bunch of cards I pre-selected already. They're a combination of Studio Calico. These three, I think, are Studio Calico. And these are all Ali Edwards. And I'm just going to get going and see what we come up with. So let's go. Okay, so I want to caveat this voiceover with the info that I have been to the eye doctor this morning and had my eyes dilated. So for some reason, I'm like stumbling over words or I seem disconnected. That's why. I'm trying to watch this back in sped up version and do the voiceover. So anywho, jumping in, I decided to use all the embellishments. You know that I go by color. Predominantly, I choose my photos. From my photos, I see what colors are popping out to me. Then I look through my Studio Calico, Paper Person, and Ali Edwards collections to see what I have, and I make them sort of as cohesive as possible. I like to pick at least 3 colors to have repeated throughout the spread for the week. And then I go pick my Distress Oxides, my Washi, and then stamps. And then from there, as I'm embellishing, I will just go through all of the things. So in front of me, I have my Stadium organizer that has lots of chipboard and puffy stickers and all kinds of die cuts. And I just kind of go from there. So this week I was going with blue, green, and yellow, and being inspired by this 4x6 card you can see peeking out of the bottom of the page, or of the screen rather, which is the floral pattern there that came in last year's story kit. I think maybe the Awesome Story kit. I'll always have Ali Edwards subscription kits linked in the description box in case you're interested in checking those out. I'm not affiliated. I just want you to be able to access those goodies if you're interested. Same thing goes for Paper Person. And I recently became a scrapbook.com affiliate, so I will have my link below if you want to check out the many goodies available through scrapbook.com. So that's very exciting. But anyways, here I'm using these 3x4 stamps because I love the smiley face emojis, And you couldn't really see the little eyeballs, so I'm just using one of my black fine liners to put those in there. And I had some stamp therapy. I used this, it's called Funnest Heidi Swap stamp set. I think it's currently sold out, so you'll have to hit notify me on her website if you're interested in getting that for yourself. And then I also combined it with the 3x4 stamp set from Ali Edwards Stories by the Month April kit. And then I'm picking some labels from Color Theory. I like these sort of, the Distress Oxide ink that it matches with closest is Salvage Patina. It's kind of a turquoise robin's egg blue color. And then I like to use the little tabs there to indicate that there's a flip up. I am obsessed with these puffy hearts. I've been trying to bring them into spreads for months. And I'm using them today. So I'm using those hearts. I'm also going to be using these puffy stickers from Target's card section, and then these other puffy heart stickers from Target's card section as well from around Valentine's Day. I'm not sure if you can still find them, but I really like them. I got 2 sets because I love the little emoji faces. And so I'm also using these little like acetate smiley faces that come in different colors. Those are from Studio Calico, and you saw that I used it on that 3x4 Blue Skies card. I just used it and put it in the middle of the O. I just think it's so cute. You guys know I love bright colors, so I'm trying to use the Tumbled Glass Distress Oxide ink to stamp right on the photo of Nora and Killian, but you can't really see it very well. It just says, just couldn't love anything more. And I stamped it twice. Because sometimes I like to have just the repeated sentiment. And then I do my journaling on the label stickers. And then I was going to add some layered washi, but I decided to just use the label sticker without washi. I'm giving that a try this week, and you'll see me do that in a couple other photos where I just use the label sticker and don't layer washi underneath it, which is new for me. I always feel like I have to put the washi underneath the label sticker so that it has something to be grounded on. And now you'll see me shuffling around these little felt floral pieces that came with the same kit. And I'm using my red line tape to make sure that it's nice and secure to the front of that card there. It's really sticky, and I love the way it, it really makes a strong hold on your embellishment. And then I use these 3x4 Destination Alpha stamps from Heidi Swap Shop every week to stamp the week and then the week number. They are a little bit small, but I'd rather have them be too small than too big. I can always add embellishments to a card if I need to, but I can't shrink a stamp, right? So I decided to go with this size. Who knows what I'll do next year. Again, this is my first year doing this project. And so I'm learning as I go, but I'm loving the learning process. So I'm looking for something else to embellish on this. It looks a little bit plain to me. So I end up using this chipboard piece from a Studio Calico set, and it just says, doing my very best, which is the perfect sentiment for this week with my husband being away. And then I add that little yellow puffy sticker. I like to use repeated elements at least 3 times. I end up using this smiley face chipboard because on the right side of the spread, I will be using some more of those. And then this little 3x4 stamp set is from from Paper Person. It's from the April Paper Person subscription kit, which you can only get in the kit. So I always try to link it below if you're interested. So I didn't stamp very well, even though I tried to use my Stays On ink. Again, stamping on photos is super tricky for me, and there's definitely a learning curve and there's muscle memory, so I ended up covering it up. I think. Oh, I thought I covered it up. I guess I didn't. I guess I just double stamped over it and said, forget it. I'm just going to leave it. And so now I'm shuffling through all of this is like my Dollar Tree storage for Ali Edwards chipboard for now, because I'm sure I'll need something bigger in the future. But basically, if chipboard falls out of the casing that it comes in, or I use a bunch of it, then I just put it in this. Otherwise, I try to keep it intact in its original packaging. So I use this piece that says amazing, so totally thankful, because I am so totally thankful that I hit 2,000 subscribers. So I just simply embellished that and left that. Pretty simple, just a couple of puffy stickers. And then I'm taping these 3x4 cards to the back of last week's photos. and looking for ways to embellish this picture of Nora, which is so funny. And I decided to go with the stamps from Paper Person. It's called Cringe, this 4x6 stamp set, and I stamped Unexpected with my stays on there. And it came out a little blurry, but it's okay. I don't mind. This is a project where I feel like there's a lot of wiggle room and, like, I don't know, I give myself a lot of grace. And then I have, well, this didn't go as planned. I also use, I think I go with Play maybe. Yep, Play from That Funnest stamp set from Heidi Swap. And then I am going to put the date on there. I always forget to stamp the dates on the photos. I don't know what it is. You don't have to do that. I just like to do it for myself. And that was it. So I put that one away and I'm working on the right side of the spread, which I don't know why. Once I get the first half of the week done, I feel like the second half goes way faster. Anybody else? And so there I go with my washi. This time I have 3 different colors. I love what I picked. I have the scalloped washi, which is like one of my favorites from scrapbook.com by Doodlebug. I have the smiley face from my Heidi Swap Stop the Blur kit last year. And that chartreuse green washi, which is my absolute favorite shade of green for so many different projects, is from, I think, like it might be an Amy Tangerine kit or something. And then I stamped These Are the Days with that Studio Calico stamp set. I kind of stamped off the photo, but it's fine. I don't really care. Again, grace for this project, right? And then I use another tab sticker, and then I forget, oh, I should have picked a card to put on the flip up, so I can do some journaling or some stamping or whatever it is I want to do, and I end up doing some journaling. And then I grab the little smiley face there to put in between Nora and Matt. It's so cute. And then I do a little bit more journaling and just about the tic-tac-toe game they were playing that she had made, and embellish it with a few of those tiny heart stickers and call that one good. Tuck it in there. And then I'm going to work on the other the middle section. The currently is the last thing that I do. I left that smiley face card blank because I just think it is so stinking cute and I just want to leave it as is. I wanted to find a way to bring in this pennant chipboard piece because it matches perfectly with the 3x4 note card in the bottom right, the one with the blue gingham and the yellow stars. So I basically just added it to the top of this black and white photo, and I think it's perfect because the photo is black and white. Definitely could use some color and some embellishments. So then I wanted to bring in that little smiley face again, and I used the Mowed Lawn to bring in some green because there's a lot of blue and yellow on the right, and tiny little box sticker there to put my journaling in, and that little puffy sticker makes it just right. And I had, again, trouble stamping LOL. Didn't like it, so I covered it up with the label, added a little bit of washi, and added the puffy heart sticker, and that photo is good. And here, see, I forgot. Oops, I got to put the date. Let me put the date. Always forget. And I didn't add anything to the photo of our Project Life chat graphic that Jenny made because it's just so cute. And again, that has the smiley faces on it and inspired me to use all these smiley faces like that washi, and then those little circle transparency smiley faces, and the circle the smiley face stamps. That's why I brought those in, because of this little graphic Jenny made. And Jenny and I have very similar taste in just our aesthetic and style, so as far as what we like. So it was really fun for me to be able to use that sort of as an inspiration for this week's spread. And then I think it's hilarious. I picked the open chipboard because literally my husband is opening the toilet seat to look for one that we need to buy. So funny. And then I just embellished this note card with the floral, and I'm going to do some journaling. At the end, I add the last floral to the front of the page protectors because I want to use it, and I think it adds just the right touch, and that way I have the 3 elements repeated. So that is my spread for this week in my project life. I love the way it turned out. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to show some still photos so you can check it out up close. So thank you so much. Please subscribe and hit the bell. Like this video if you did. Comment below if you want to. And thank you so much for hanging out with me, friends. Take care of yourselves, and remember that you are enough. See you in the next one. Bye.